I'm betting that most of you are thinking, when starting a band, you want to find the band members first. You don't want to write the songs first. Finding that special group of people that when you get together and you play, it's magical. And I'm thinking if it were 30 years ago, I might actually agree with that. But today I do not agree with that at all. Based on what I've learned the last few months, I think the best approach is to write all the songs first. I know, you might be freaking out. Just relax. I can explain. So you know that saying, what came first, the chicken or the egg? And I kind of think this whole band situation is kind of the same thing. Because in my strange brain, I see a band, a legit Rockstar band, has to have their own original songs. And those original songs, that's the egg. And then the people who play those songs, well, that's the chicken. Makes sense, right?
No, dude, it does not make sense. This channel's supposed to be about rockin', dude. Heavy metal, guitar, playing now, okay? No chicken and eggs and whatever. Jesus, I'm hungry. Gosh.
But how does the chicken get there without the egg? Based on an earlier video where I talked about I just wanted to play original songs and most people went crazy.
He said he won't play covers. Get him!
What kind of new band doesn't play covers?
I feel a majority of the viewers think I need to learn other songs and I need to go that route. Find people to jam with, play cover songs with them, and then after you gel and you figure it all out, then you start writing songs. So if I go back to the chicken or the egg analogy, basically what they're saying is there's an egg for you and you just take that egg and use it, and then when it hatches, it's gonna be the band, but it's gonna be a different creature. If you use the chicken or the egg analogy.
Oh man, this guy's out there. Whoa. I shouldn't have smoked so much before watching this.
Because the thing is, it's not my egg, and when it hatches, it won't be a real chicken. So if you use that analogy, I'm definitely right.
Hello, I'm Explainabot 4000. It is my duty to explain Chris. Unfortunately, in this instance, I am unable to do so. We will review our procedures with an effort to always explain Chris. I apologize for this confusion.
Okay, maybe that's not making my point. So if you think finding band members, jamming, playing covers, and then getting to the point of writing songs is the best way to go, I actually disagree with you.
What did you say?
But I think the circumstances that I'm in dictate a slightly different approach. If I were doing this channel 35 years ago, when I was around 20, I would actually agree with that approach.
Hey guys, I got a guitar like Geddy Lee's got a bass. Let's rock, man. Let's form a band. We'll rock the world, man. Yeah, we're gonna be rock stars, man.
But at the age of 55, with what I'm trying to do, it can't be that approach. I just don't think it can be because of what I went through the last couple months. You've seen the name of my channel. I want to become a rock star. That's my goal. And doing it at 55 requires a different approach. And that approach is I need to write all the songs first and like get demos done, or at least rough drafts. And I actually have some reasons and I want to go over them so I can explain them to you, and hopefully you'll listen and go, huh, I see what Chris is talking about. If you don't agree with me, I expect probably some mean comments. Now the reasons that I'm giving are dictated by the goal. The goal dictates the reasons. My goal is to be a rock star. That's right, it sounds silly, but that's the goal. That's what the channel's about. So I want to be writing albums and then, touring the world, putting on great shows. That's what I think a rock star does, right? And so if those are my goals and they are my legit goals, well then my reasons for feeling that I need to write the songs first are gonna be different than if my goal was, I wanna play in a band, play covers at a bar on the weekends. That's what I wanna do, that's my goal. Then my reasons would be different. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that goal. That's just not my goal right now. Here are 5 reasons why I think writing all the songs first is the best way to go for me. Number 1 is time. So I'm 55. I don't have a lot of time left, just because of aging, of where I can be out there doing rock star things, performing and putting on a good show. I have to get in shape, I have to be healthy, but age there's nothing I can do about that. So if I feel the first and most important component is original songs that mean something to people, well, that's what I need to be concentrating on. I need to get to the point where I can write songs and hopefully they're good enough that others are gonna enjoy them. The second reason is focus. I have to focus on my goals. So I feel that if I were to spend a lot of time trying to find the right bandmates, you might find a bassist, a drummer, and another guitarist or a vocalist, but let's say you get together and you don't gel. There's all kinds of things you got to worry about. And then there's just having the time to get together and practice. To be a rock star, man, I would feel you'd have to do at least 2 times a week. How's it going to be possible to pull 4, 5 people together 2 times a week and spend a couple hours practicing? That's going to be really hard to focus on any songwriting. And the fact of trying to collaborate with 4 people, sure, there have been times in history that people have come together and they create magic, but that's pretty rare. So to me, it just seems like, that's going to be hard to focus. It's going to be hard to get the things done that I need to get done. The third reason why I feel writing songs first is important is the pull. So what do I mean by that? Whenever I pick up the guitar and I start playing, I find myself gravitating towards noodling and coming up with riffs that catch my ear. I do that all the time. Sure, I'll go out and try to practice scales or try to learn chords or learn the occasional song to expand my knowledge of the guitar, but I always find myself noodling. And the thing is, that's what makes me enjoy the guitar. And I'm gonna keep going with that. It's the pull. It's pulling me to do it. I'm gonna keep doing it. So if I'm being pulled to come up with riffs and things like that, and then I start adding to that, and then suddenly I'm creating songs, well, why not go with that? To me, it just seems like that's what I should be doing. So the fourth reason is this personal journey I'm on. So as I've started to put songs together, I found that I tend to want to write about my own life experiences or things I'm going through. I find myself writing about the people I care about things I went through, about things that bother me, all very personal things. And so I think if I just went out and found a bunch of people like, hey, I'm wanting to start a band and this is the kind of music I want to play, and then coming together and go, hey guys, I have these 9 songs we're going to work on. That wouldn't be fair to those guys. At least I don't think it would be. But like right now, at this point in my life, that's what I want to work on. Not because I want to be a control freak. It's just, this is the project I want to work on. That's all. That's just what I want to do. And the thing is, when you get to be my age, you realize you spend a lot of time pleasing other people in your 20s and 30s. And at this point, this is something I want to work on. And I want to do it my way. That's all there is to it. And the fifth reason why I think writing songs first is the best way to form a band for me is attraction. I feel that if I can write good enough songs and get them to the point using tools that are available nowadays, get the songs to the point of they're a rough draft. They've got the singing, the lyrics, they've got the guitar parts, they've got the drum parts done by GarageBand. I feel that if I write good songs, those good songs can help attract musicians to then bring my songs to the next level. Now, these 5 reasons really have come about in the last couple months because I tried to put a band together and we got a drummer and then she quit within a week. I had a bassist that was interested but didn't like the approach that I wanted to take. I had another guitarist and possible vocalist that I was working with, Paul. He's like super busy. He's got a full-time job. He's in another band. And then I took the one song that I felt I was ready to get it to the next phase. And I did a couple of videos where I asked for some drum tracks and I asked for some bass tracks. And I actually made, I feel, a lot of progress like that. So I've formulated this new game plan where I want to get my songs done first and then we'll take it from there. I hope to then pull together the band. That's a pretty good idea, don't you think? Here's the deal though. I need you guys to subscribe. I need you to share this video or share other videos of mine with other people. To be a rock star, people need to know about me. So anything you can do to help, I would love that. Hopefully you're enjoying this journey. I'm gonna keep doing these things that are really hard to do. I'm probably gonna fall flat on my face and some people will probably really love to see that. So I don't know, subscribe. Thank you. I gotta go practice.